Ukemi Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of The Life to Come and Other Stories by E.M. Forster, narrated by Mark Elstob. Ansel. "It's a cruel box," said the porter, who, beguiled by its moderate size, had hoisted it onto his shoulder and then hastily dumped it back on the platform. "The weight's cruel. That'll need a barrow." He went and fetched one, and wheeled the box and the bag across the line. "That's packed very close." "Yes," I replied. "It's books." "Books," he echoed in an injured voice, for I had incautiously displayed twopence and twopence alone in the palm of my hand. "I don't hold with books in the country. What you want is recreation and hair and exercise." He cast a searching glance at my stooping shoulders and bounced away with the barrow, calling out, "Just hurry and open the back of the cart. You've got a library this journey, I can tell you." A large-boned person got up from the front seat, and as he turned to pull out the pin and drag the seat forward, I saw that it was Ansel. I hesitated for a moment as to what would be the proper thing to do, and then held out my hand, which he grasped in a vice and swung from side to side like a scythe. That long handshake is a wonderful thing. It may merely mean shyness, but it can also denote reproach, forgiveness, or intense affection. In this case I took it as punishment for snobbishness, for it left my fingers squeezed together like macaroni, and my hand the colour of old parchment. Ansel had not lost his simple manner, and apologised with total freedom from self-consciousness for being himself in a tweed suit and the muck-cart with Josiah instead of Charles in livery with the landau and a pair of bays who had all gone with the ladies to a flower show at Poppyfield. He then took up the book-box and heaved it with precision into the back. The cart immediately tilted at a miserable angle, and the shafts plucked Josiah heavily and rose into the air. It was better when we and the bag got in front, but we both have long legs and were terribly cramped with the seat pushed so far forward. My visits to the hall had not been frequent, but they had been lengthy, and had allowed me to make Ansel's acquaintance. The first had been when I was 14, and he was garden and stable boy. We were thrown at one another by my cousin, who thought it nice I should have a companion, and in a few days were on the most intimate footing. We scraped out a hole in the side of the large straw stack and made it into a house, where we stored apples and gooseberries and cola lemonade, which we got cheap from Ansel's aunt in the village. We made bird lime from a recipe in the boy's own book, and caught Mrs. Perril's prize bantam chickens with it. The sound of our whoops and shrieks as we jumped with abandon on one—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?